God, it's 12 already. I was going to say good morning, but it's afternoon, so good afternoon and welcome to day, I'm already losing track, day 3 of Vlogtober. I'm just having some of the banana bread I made yesterday and a cup of tea. I spent the whole morning doing some admin and editing, and then I had to run Lilia to a station about a 20-minute drive from here so she could pick up the new Elizabeth line, which I've not been on before, but she has. She says it's very nice, very purple and air conditioned. Because she's off to a college organised day out today where they're going to like a university fair. So they're going to look at universities, that's the word, for, you know, drama and acting courses, which is what she wants to study. So she's gone off to do that and I need to film a podcast, and normally I would have filmed it by now on podcast filming days. I film them in the morning, but it was really dark this morning and then lots of other things kept cropping up, so I figured I'll just wait until I've run Lilia, and then it's only me and Dad in the house and he's upstairs in meetings, so then I can just sit down and film my podcast. So on my other channel, in case you don't know, I'm sure you do, but on my other channel it's all about knitting and crochet, and every month I do a big long podcast all about everything I've been working on, all my knitting and crochet and so on. I fiddled about with my hair today because it was annoying me so much yesterday that I pinned it back, and the only thing I could find was 2 of the girls' old sparkly pink hair clips, and then I found a little glittery spider. So I popped a spider in my hair as well. Unfortunately it really needs dyeing, so I'm kind of got the grey, you know, the kind of witchy Morticia grey streak going on, so I feel like I'm sticking with the Vlogtober theme. I've got my my dress on as well that's got skulls, skull and crossbones. It matches my watch, although my watch is getting a bit faded, to be honest. And I made this dress. My friend Sarah, who is Yarn Mugs, I mentioned her yesterday, she is doing Vlogtober, very kindly took a whole day. I went to her house and she taught me how to sew a dress. She helped me cut the pattern and showed me what to do, and, because I know you're all wondering, it has pockets. A dress with pockets. Right, I'm going to take a slurp of my tea, finish my banana bread and then get filming, and I'll see you on the other side. Cheers. Hello and welcome to, what was that? Hello and welcome to episode, no. Hello and welcome to Little Drops of Wonderful. It's 1:30 and I've just finished, which means I've been filming for about an hour and 15 minutes, I hope.
It's 0.5.
Oh. Siri has just told me what 1 divided by 2 is. I don't believe I asked him that, but thank you for the reminder. Yes, so I hope that it's not going to be a super long podcast. There was a lot of interruptions throughout. So I've got a fair amount of mess, but not as much mess as I normally create when I'm filming a podcast, so that's a good sign. And I need to clean it up before Phoebe gets home and tramples all over it. But I'll show you what it looks like after filming a podcast. Let me just grab the camera. Yeah, so yarn and projects all over the floor. Got my notes on my phone there. Empty cup of tea. And just stuff everywhere, but usually this is a lot worse. This is manageable. I can cope with this. So I'm going to have some lunch, then I'm going to tidy it up, then I'm going to spend the rest of the day editing. remembered to do my leftover pasta with some veg, some fresh tomatoes from the garden and plenty of parmesan. I'm looking forward to this. So good. Dan's home with his drugs.
Annoying.
Smile for the thumbnail. Do you like my socks? These are a lovely gift from a viewer. And they've got chickens on them and feathers. They're so cute. My feet were cold, so I put them on. They're so comfortable. They're made of bamboo. Speaking of chickens, they need their vegetables. Hello, girls. Hello. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, hey, what's happened to you? You look like you've just suddenly lost all your feathers. What on earth? Oh my goodness. She was fine this morning. Now she's half the chicken she was. What happened to you, hey? Right, you might be able to hear, oh no, he's paused it. I was going to say you might be able to hear MasterChef Australia in the background, which Dan is watching. It is now about 6 o'clock, I think, and I have got to stop editing because this morning I spent a good amount of time editing tonight's vlog, which I think I've now published, but better go and check. Then I did a bit of running around, then I did my filming. And then I spent the rest of the day editing. And I think I'm going a bit stir crazy looking at my own face. So I can only imagine how you're all feeling because it's quite distressing by this point in the day. So I've shut everything down and we're going to drop Phoebe at her trampolining. And Dan and I are going to the pub. Something we very rarely get to do together. But Lilia's on her way back from London and she's going to meet us in town. And Phoebe's going to be occupied for a couple of hours, so we just thought it's been a long old day. We're going to go for a quick drink at the pub.
Lily is currently by the Cutty Sark.
Oh, she's still in Greenwich? Oh, she's still in Greenwich, so it's going to be an even longer day by the sounds of it. If she's by the Cutty Sark, she could be heading towards the station.
Possibly.
Yeah. Anyway, so you don't need to hear us discussing the logistics of our going for a drink. And it's going to be quite a short vlog today because, yeah, it's been a full-on day. And I'm not working tomorrow, which is nice. I'm working on Thursday instead. But I will be getting both my COVID and my flu jab. So that's going to be fun. It means I won't be able to move my arms on Friday. Oh, I'll tell you what I wanted to talk to you about.
I'm getting mine on Friday.
Are you getting yours on Friday? What, both? Or just COVID? Just COVID. I don't know why I've come through to get my phone because I can just put it on the screen. So I'm going to go back in. Dan's just started watching his thing again. You're going to have to press pause again. I'm going to tell them all about my book. Ugh. So I just wanted to note that I'm reading Hexappeal by the author whose name is on the screen, which I just randomly picked up on Libby, the free library audio app, but I think it's on Audible and everything as well, just because it was available and it seemed like a good kind of book for the season, and I'm really enjoying it. Lilia sort of raised her eyebrows about it, saying it was a bit fruity, but I haven't hit any sort of spicy bits yet at all, and it turns out she hasn't read it. She was just guessing from the title, apparently. So yeah, I'll let you know if it gets spicy or if it's a bit more closed door, but I'm really enjoying it. And I'm listening to the audiobook, and the narrator, she's pretty good with accents. I wasn't sure at first, but she's grown on me. And the best thing about it is there was a character in the book called Prudence, who is, well, she's a ghost. That's not a spoiler. She's in it pretty much from the beginning. She's a ghost, and she's got an old, she speaks in an old Essex language. It's all set in Essex as well, which is nice because that's just over the bridge. And but the narrator, the way she does her voice, she sounds like Mary from Ghosts. And we all love Mary from Ghosts, who's now moved on to another level, and then another level after that, and another level after that. And that leads me also to say that this Friday, new season of Ghosts. Could not be more excited about that. So yeah, if you're looking for a lovely little quirky, romantic, witch-based, slightly magical, funny fiction, light-hearted to listen to or read for this season, I so far would highly recommend Hex Appeal, and I think there's a follow-up book to it as well. Yeah, so no spoilers if you've read it in the comments. And that's all I have to say. And I will see you tomorrow for day 4 of Vlogtober. Goodbye.